congratulations on the series win as well as the victory today. What are your reflections on that? Was it one in the first kind of 10, 15 overs with the ball?
I think, yeah, that was a key part of the game for us. Obviously, we always want to be aggressive and take wickets, but it doesn't always happen. But yeah, today it came off, and Catherine was really aggressive with the ball and making it very difficult with the batters, for the batters even. And I managed to come on at the other end and help out.
Yeah, we'll get on to you opening the bowling in a second, but firstly, Catherine, have you seen Catherine bowl that well for a while? It seemed like she was really on song today.
She's had a couple of net sessions where I would not sign up to be batting in them, but yeah, she's had some great preparation coming into these two games, and I mean the other day she could have got a lot more wickets than she did as well. So yeah, she's been brilliant, and yes, is getting herself up the leading wicket takers.
And you mentioned yourself opening the bowling alongside her. Talk me through the reasoning behind that.
Yeah, so I wasn't initially down to open the bowling. Tash was going to go from the other end, but with that wind as it was, I think they were both were thinking that they would both be really effective from that end. So yeah, I got the nod about 10 minutes before we started for the other end. So yeah, I was very happy to have a go really at opening the bowling.
And after the first ODI, Tammy mentioned specifically that one thing Lisa Gartley's been working on with you as a team is taking wickets, is attacking, not just sitting in and containing. Was that on evidence? Was that on show today?
Definitely. I think we probably had the best of the conditions as well. But obviously that means that seamers need to take wickets really. So sometimes that can be a pressure that you know, the margin for error might be a bit smaller or whatever it is. But we managed to put it in the right area for a long time, I'd say, and kept the pressure on for the first 15 overs or so.
Is it hard to kind of track where you are as a team? Because obviously you haven't played ODI cricket before this series for a long time. The World T20 was quite a long time ago now. I've just read on Twitter that you've won 10 games in a row in all formats, which doesn't feel like it's happening really. What does it feel like? You know, where do you feel like you are as a team at the minute?
Yeah, well, like you say, we obviously haven't played ODIs for a really long time. So I think just coming into this series, we really wanted to make sure that we hit the ground running and didn't take a game to sort of get into the series. So we're really happy with where we are at the minute, and I guess things that we needed to work on from the warm-up game has also happened. A bit more consistency with the ball and putting it in the right area more often, but also batting in partnerships and making sure that we extend those and keep doing the good things for longer. So I think we're in a really good place at the minute, and hopefully we can wrap up the ODI series, the ODI part of the tour in 2 days' time.
Are you predicting any changes to that third ODI, or is it kind of wait and see from your point of view?
It's possible, I guess. Well, we had one change from the first game to the second, so yeah, I think obviously we've got the World Cup next year in mind, so working towards that in terms of getting people in the squad time to play 50 overs is important as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
And then just in terms of a few individuals I'd like to name check, I mean, I'm sure you'll bat it away and say it's a team sport, but Tammy Beaumont today, 2,500 ODI runs, I think the 6th Englishwoman to get to that target. I mean, I think it kind of goes under the radar a little bit, just how consistent she is at this format of the game.
Yeah, I think I saw a tweet the other day. She's like second most ODI runs scored in the last year or so. So yeah, I mean, in terms of her performances, she's been so consistent, and that is really important, especially at the top of the order, just having that stability, especially at one end when, I don't know, when things are going right, it's brilliant and it's easier to score, and I mean, she's still there, and then when it's a bit more difficult, she's not fussed to I guess put a few shots away and make sure that she's there at the end. But yeah, when I was out there with her, I was making sure that she was in the mindset of taking the stump home and making sure that she was there at the end. So yeah, I'm glad she managed to do that.
Just a word on your performance. Obviously you played fantastically well. I feel like you'd be furious with yourself with how you got out. Is that fair?
Yeah, I wanted a 4 towards the KFC sign, but yeah, I didn't quite get it. But yeah, on another day, hopefully I'll manage to get that and just keep the scoreboard ticking, really. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't getting I just wanted to score. I was eager to score. So yeah, I feel like that's part of my game as well. Just being able to get off strike and take the boundaries when they're on offer. So yeah, hopefully next time I get it in the middle.
And just a word on your old pal Amy Jones. When you met first week of freshers at Loughborough University all those years ago, 1,000 ODI runs for her today. It hasn't always been easy in and out of the team. Deputy wicketkeeper for a long time. Just how happy are you for her?
Yeah, I'm really pleased for her. I don't know if she knew about the 1,000 runs scored, but she did get a boundary off the last ball, so maybe she did in the end. But yeah, I'd love seeing her score runs. She just makes it look so easy, and it hasn't always been easy for her. She obviously holds the World Cup in 2017 was a big moment for her because she got left out, and I think that really helped her change a little bit in the way she trained and in the way she thought about things. So yeah, I'm really pleased that she's managed to get herself a 40 and bring the stump home as well.
And just a final one from me. I feel that if there were a real journalist here, they would ask the question. So a little bit of Twitter kind of back and forth nonsense this morning after the men's team defeated India. I just wondered whether you'd comment on that for us.
Yeah, well, I didn't actually see the tweet, but I did hear about it from some of the girls today. Yeah, obviously Alex has her opinions, and that's fair enough. But yeah, I mean, maybe it wasn't the best timing because I mean, if we had lost a Test match in 2 days, I would be pretty mad. But yeah, I mean, I love watching the men's side, and I mean, I was staying up quite late last night because obviously it was very exciting because they were getting the wickets, and I went to sleep. They just started batting, so I didn't know what had happened. But yeah, maybe not the best timing, but that's it. That's Twitter for you.
Let's ask one question. Mentally, do you think you've got the edge over the White Ferns at the moment? They're on the opposite street. They've now lost 11 games in a row, which is confidence denting to say the least. So mentally, do you feel you got a bit of an edge? Because from our perspective, from your home conditions, they've got the best lineup they can possibly really throw at you, unless a few injuries. But do you think you got the edge?
A little bit, yeah. I think it shows that we've managed to bowl them out twice. I think that's, well, wickets is a real key, I guess, goal for us to be able to take 10 wickets. And yeah, I think the way that we've been bowling, I think we would get a few wickets from other sides as well. But yeah, we know that that's not their best performance really, especially with the bat. And yeah, we know what their players are capable of. But yeah, unfortunately at the minute we seem to be one step ahead a little bit.
Well, fortunately for you. Yeah, well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.